Our first guest stars in the highly anticipated summer blockbuster entitled Transformers, Dark of the Moon, which opened earlier today. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Patrick Dempsey.
Thank you.
Patrick, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
What's new, my friend?
Let's see. Well, we had the premiere last night. That was quite exciting.
How'd that go?
It went very well.
You have to sit there and watch it with the theater full of folks?
Yes.
Yeah. And was it enthusiastic response?
Not too bad, actually. Very good. My daughter was with me. That was fun.
Oh, that's
My
great.
wife
How old is your daughter?
She's 9.
How old's your wife? you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
There. I'm not going to jump in that one.
You have a 9-year-old girl?
Yes.
You have other kids, though, right?
I have 2 boys, too, yes.
Yeah. And how old are the kids?
The boys are 4, twins.
Oh, twins.
Yeah.
Twin boys. What are you doing with them? They're too young for sports?
No. We started T-ball this year.
T-ball, yeah.
It was good.
What do you think of T-ball?
I love it. I do. It's very cute. It's challenging. Well, you didn't have a good experience?
Well, I don't know. I just, I've 3 years of T-ball. Now it's our first year of coach pitch.
Oh, right.
And I've said this before, but an inning of T-ball is the most exciting 4 hours in all of sports.
Oh, it's true. It's true. If they actually hit the ball, you're in great shape.
It goes ever and ever onward. And are your kids pretty good?
Well, you know, one of my boys is really good. Has a really good swing. Fielding, we need to work on.
Right.
Next year, we'll focus on the fielding.
And you're coaching the team?
Well, assistant coach. My brother-in-law's the head coach, and I fell in as the assistant coach.
Yeah, what's a gig like that pay?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Did you play ball as a kid?
I did. I played a lot.
You were pretty good, right?
I played high school ball. I played second base for a while, and it was good.
What happened?
I made the mistake of, thinking I could chew tobacco and play like the pros did.
Well, kids were doing that when you were in high school.
Many years ago.
They don't.
You can't do that anymore.
No.
But anyway, I said some Red Man. I put it in there. I had a big thing on my chest.
That's a good look.
I was spitting. I felt like a ball player. I got a ball hit to me. We're going to do a double play. I went over to the second base, tagged the base, and swallowed everything that was in my mouth. Right. Wow. Exactly. So the next inning, I start feeling really dizzy and like this, and getting really high off of it, and then all of a sudden I got nauseous.
Yeah.
And then that was it. I was out of the game, hiding under a tree, vomiting for the rest of the game. So that was the end of my baseball career and chewing tobacco.
But it's interesting to me. It's not just tobacco. They will chew anything, really. Gum. Yeah. And I remember guys that used to mix gum and tobacco.
Right.
Guys would mix gum and sunflower seeds.
Oh,
I
really?
mean, it's a crazy thing.
Yeah.
The notion that we got to keep our mouths limbered up. you never know when we have to stop a line drive with our teeth.
Exactly.
I mean, what is that?
I think maybe it's just a nervous distraction to keep you focused. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. And you're still racing? You have a race team? You drive?
Yeah, I do. We had a good run at Daytona this year. We finished 3rd in the
24 hours of Daytona?
Yeah, it was a really good run. Yeah. Yep.
And what class cars are you driving?
Mazda RX-8s.
And what do those look like?
They're GT cars, basically. They look like regular road cars on steroids, pretty much.
Right. And when you're driving a 24-hour race, how many guys do you drive with? 3 guys? 4 guys?
We had 4 guys on this one.
4 guys.
Yeah.
And the idea is you don't let the actor drive at night? Is that how it works?
No, I drove at night.
Really?
I took the lead at night. It was really great. No one would tell me, though, what position I was in. I kept calling in. I'm like, how are we doing? Are we going a lap down? Am I a lap down? And no, you're doing fine. Just keep that pace going. I get out of the car after my stint, which is a period in the car, and they're like, all of a sudden the camera starts showing up, and I'm like, oh no, I've done something horribly wrong, which I usually do.
Right.
And then they're like, you've been leading the race for 21 laps. I'm like, you're kidding me.
Wow.
Yeah, so no one on the team would tell me.
Now, leading the race in your division or leading the overall race?
Not the overall, just my division, my class.
Yeah. And how many different divisions do they run?
There are 2 classes. There's GT and then Daytona Prototypes, which is a DP culture.
The prototypes, those are the high-speed growling bangers.
Cars, much faster. But you had a great run at Indy this year.
We almost won the thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That last lap was.
We knew
that
it was one of these deals.
Right.
We didn't get the yellow flag, but it was fun.
Yeah.
I mean, you're standing there all day baking your ass off.
Right.
And then the last 50 laps, it's a whole different event.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the 500 race is an endurance in and of itself, really. Yeah. What do these cars do? Tell people in terms of specs, how fast are you going?
Top speed in the GT class is probably about 170, 175, depending on the car. It's not as fast as some of the other cars.
Yeah. And is this where you're going to stay, or you want to advance as you continue?
I just got back from Le Mans. I ran that.
Say that again.
Le Mans. It's sort of it's a 24-hour race. It's a big race in France, and we're trying.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard of it.
Yeah. Trying to put our package together to do LMP2 next year, which would be great. But I ran in the car that won Le Mans in '91,
Wow.
Mazda 787B car, which is a four-rotary engine. Japanese car, it's like a national treasure, and they gave it to me to go out and do a parade lap, which is run around. They forgot to tell me that the tire temperature was really cold, so I went out and the car starts to walk all over the place down the Mulsanne, and I was like, all I need to do is just wreck this car right now, and that'd be great. My career as a driver would be completely
Did you
over.
compete in the event, or just did the parade?
Just did the parade lap, and we're working on getting our program together for next year.
Yeah, see, that's all I would like to do is just drive one lap and go home.
Oh no, it's great.
You know
It's such a great
that
event.
straightaway, they now have put chicanes in the last 20 years or something, but the straightaway used to be like 3 miles long.
Right, they'd be over 240 miles an hour.
240 miles an hour on the
those old
straightaway.
cars,
At night.
At night, in the
just
rain.
Crazy in the rain.
Yeah, those guys were amazing.
Remarkable.
Really talented.
Well, good. And take care of yourself because, you know, it's very dangerous and you lose your concentration. Bingo.
Yeah, it's all over.
Yeah, the next
you can
thing
get
you
hurt,
know,
seriously.
they're fitting you for a set of artificial lips.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk about the other things.
Sure.
You said in an interview that you're leaving Grey's Anatomy.
Well.
I just saw it right here.
No, here's what I said.
No, it says it right
I know.
here.
Thank you for bringing this up. I appreciate that. What happened was that I had done an interview for Italian Vogue. No, not Italian Vogue. Italian Vanity Fair. I wish I'd done Vogue. It would have been easier. Just would have. Yeah.
Italian Vanity Fair.
Italian Vanity Fair. And they said, well, are you coming back? And I go, no, I'm not coming back. I'm pretty much done. Meaning my contract is up at the end of this season.
Right.
And then that sort of got out, and everyone now is convinced that I'm off the show. So I'm looking for employment end of next year.
Right.